So who wants to go first? We definitely
Someone
need
shoot
to.
these rats.
I'll go first.
Okay. Craig.
I'm gonna exhaust forbidden knowledge.
Okay. And grab a resource. That's what you do.
This resource goes to my resources.
Mhm.
And
This actually does not count as a. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Doesn't count as an
take a
action.
horror. And after one or more horror is placed on me, I can deal 1 damage to an enemy at my location,
That is correct.
which I do to the rats.
Then this
All
rat
right,
dies.
the rats are dead.
And that didn't even cost you an action. You still have 3 full actions left.
Yeah.
Can we do actions, like, could he do an action and then I do an action and then
No,
he finishes his
everybody has to
action?
do their full turn.
All right. So I can't reveal the room and get rid of the fucking shroud.
No, not right now. You have to wait until Craig's done.
I'm going to scry my own deck.
Okay.
So I exhaust it.
Yep.
And then I look at the top 3 cards and return them in any order.
Wow, the image on that lucky card is terrible.
That is a very penisy looking worm.
Implying that there are worms that don't look like that.
There are some worms that look more penisy than others.
There are some reptiles that look more penisy than others. Is it reptiles or is it fish? It might be fish.
I don't know. Arcane studies look like it could be good for investigating.
They're kind of all good.
Yeah. Well, survival instinct is a thing. Well, survival instinct and event are both things that you would only be able to use once. Arcane studies is you can buy it and then use it anytime.
All right, never mind. It was a fish. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Well,
why did I look this up?
This is the least useful.
All right.
So that was my scrying. I'm going to draw a card.
1 action. This is your 2nd action.
Oh, I got Arcane Studies. That's surprising.
Wow. Who knew? You're a witch!
And I'll spend a couple for Arcane Studies.
And go over here in your blank areas. All right. Well, that is your turn. That is your entire turn.
I only did 2 things.
You only did 2.
You did 3 things. Putting this card out counts as an action.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to spend an action, put it out, and then after that, then you can use this as non-action things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use the flashlight. Wait.
Yep.
What is my investigation? 3? Actually, I'm gonna draw a card first.
Okay. That's 1. Remember that you can investigate a place more than once a turn, as long as you have the action points for it.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to do the thing.
Okay, so it brings the skill check down to 2.
Yes, and I have 2, but I don't have any things to use. Should I just
You have 3
draw and see
investigation.
if I need help, or do you need to help me before I draw?
You have to decide. You have to commit cards before you draw the chaos tokens.
Alright, does anyone want to commit cards to help me investigate? Because I'm okay at it, but I'm not the best.
I don't want to use this card, so no.
Alright.
-1. You do it.
I did it.
You do it. You did it. Take one clue, and you still have another action left.
Alright, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I only do that once per turn? Do I have to tap him?
No. It doesn't say that you do, so no.
Alright. I'll do it again.
Okay. You do it again. So we only have 2 clues left. Thank God. It's taking us forever to get out of this room. My turn then.
Do we have to...
What?
Can we put all the clues on here at the same time, or do we have to take a turn to do that?
I think it has to be someone's turn to do it. But I don't think it costs an
Alright.
action or anything. It can't be like another phase.
Well, there's something odd about your flashlight.
Yes.
What about it?
What's wrong with my flashlight?
Just hover over it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Did you change that?
No. That was the way it was. That was the way it was.
Well,
My turn. I'm going to put another resource on here.
Thanks for covering for me, Merg.
What?
did you actually rename that card?
No.
Yes.
Craig
You did.
Craig, abusing his promotion powers. I'm gonna investigate.
But did you expect him not to?
I'm gonna investigate. I might have to just do it raw and see what happens. I don't know what else to do. Like I could. I mean, I guess I could.
You don't have enough to do it raw.
I could. Technically, I do. If I get a
If
+1.
you get a +1.
Let me draw a card instead. I'm gonna draw a card. This card does not help me at all.
Leave the investigation to the professionals like me.
Honestly, I
just
could
over
leave it
here
to Roland, but
fiddling
Roland doesn't
with
have any more than I
magic.
do. Does anybody have any cards with which
So
to help me
professional, though.
investigate?
No.
I have exactly
one.
one.
I'm gonna do it once raw. I'm gonna raw dog it. So I need to get
Why is this -2 still here?
someone forgot to put it away. I failed anyway. I would have failed either way. That's my second action. My third action. I'm gonna buy a card, I think. What do I want to do?
You're gonna buy a card? Oh, buy play.
I'm gonna spend 1 resource. And have a knife. And I guess that's my turn. I could not investigate. I could not successfully investigate. This fog is stymieing us. Something fierce. Lost joke.
Okay, I'm gonna draw.
Keep in mind your max your max hand size is 8.
I know.
It's at 6.
Okay.
It's fine.
Letting you know. Letting you know.
What was the investigation? The book?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
right now the skill you need to beat is 4 because of that fog.
I guess I'm gonna use this.
For what?
To investigate.
You can't.
I can't?
It's willpower, not investigate. Investigates the book, not the head.
Can I just draw 2 more times then?
If you want. double check. I'm pretty sure that you have to use the book. I might be wrong, though. Before you draw, if you haven't drawn yet. Investigates. Yeah, it's an intellect check. So yeah, you can't.
Okay, I don't think I have anything that can even help me then.
I would recommend only drawing once, because remember that you get an extra card at the end of the round, and if you have more than 8, you're going to have to discard something. So you might only have 8 now, but at the end of the round, you're going to get a 9th, which means you're going to have to discard something.
You can also get a resource instead of draw a card.
Yes, you can also do that.
Then I'll just get 2 resources then.
That's fine.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, well. Enemy phase. There are no enemies. Upkeep phase. Everybody draw a card and get a resource. Jesus. I am not getting anything good for investigating.
Why? Why is this a thing?
What?
I drew overpower. Tiny urchin girl overpower.
It's urchin rage.
Hey, I kind of got something I need.
If nobody got a weakness?
I got a weakness.
You got a weakness. Amnesia.
You
Choose and
weakness.
discard all but 1 card from your hand. Oh. Ouch.
No, you see, this is actually what I want, because all the cards in my hand literally cannot help me investigate.
Alright, well.
So, putting this one down.
Go ahead. This is your discard pile here, so.
I'm gonna set him.
I know. That's
slightly
the card
there.
I'm keeping. Those are the cards I'm getting rid of.
Alright. Anybody else got a weakness?
Was it? Okay, choose one and discard the rest. That was what it did.
Yeah.
It wasn't redraw.
Every single one of my cards were for fighting.
Craig, you can unexhaust your cards as well.
If the investigation required punching something really hard, I'd be on top of it, but...
Nobody has any weaknesses or is over 8, so now we move on to here. 1 doom. We're only up to 2. It's not bad.
Maybe we shouldn't leave the investigations to the professionals.
He's really good at fighting, but I don't know. Now it's time for encounters.
Hey, cat.
I'm gonna take
not
mine first.
anymore. I forgot how to fight.
Rotting Remains. Test 3 willpower for each point you fail by. Take 1 horror. Well, I only have 2 willpower. That guts would have come in handy this time. Lost joke. Too bad you don't have it anymore. Anybody else want to help me? It's not the worst thing in the world. I haven't taken any horror damage yet, so. Gonna take that as a no.
Nothing that would help.
I'm gonna take that as a no. Alright, so I just need to test my willpower, which is only 2. That's just -0. So, I take 1 horror. And that's it for this.
I draw.
Okay. Real? God.
What is this? Dissonant voices. Revelation. Put dissonant voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard.
So for this round, you cannot play any assets or events. I think you can still use your assets and events. You just cannot play any ones.
Down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Craig or Lost Joke?
Like Bell Lock.
Lost Joke.
I also got voice.
Okay. Craig? Another
Cool minion.
Alright. Well, we'll have to deal with that. It is now investigation time. It is now our time. This is our time. Our time. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna immediately use my flashlight and investigate.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw away my flashlight.
Ooh. This means you can use your special effects on your card.
But I don't have my amulet in play. But I still succeed because I only needed +2.
Yep. So grab that clue. We only have one more left. Just thank God for that.
And now I'm going to draw a card.
This is also discarded. Your flashlight is used up.
Oh yeah, discard my flashlight.
That's 2 actions.
I can't play this.
Anything else?
So I'm going to draw another card.
Okay. And that's all 3.
Oh, nice. Can I unequip a thing that I have? Can I just toss it?
Yes, you can. If you want to play something in the slot, you can just discard it.
Alright. I will be doing that next turn.
Who else wants to go? Craig? Maybe not you. Lost Joke or me? Lost Joke, do you want to attack Craig's thing?
Lost
Try to
Joke
attack?
should do it. Lost Joke should do it because then he can get the last clue and then we
That
can
would be good, yeah.
be on phase 2.
Lost Joke, all you have to do is get 1 successful hit on this guy with your 38 special. And you will win us this part of the game.
I shoot the monster.
So there are still 1 or more clues on the location, so you actually get 7 to fight. Versus this thing's 2. All you have to do is not get a red token. Okay,
Good.
you do it.
It's dead.
It is dead. It is dead. You get the last clue.
So can all the clues go on the thing now?
Yes. Lost Joke, is there anything else that you would like to do?
Going to...
What is it called?
How did the urchin girl get so many of the clues?
The urchin girl had a flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
And then draw 1 resource, and that's the end of my turn.
That's all it took to pierce through the obscuring fog of flashlight.
Yes.
Lost Joke, you may, if you would like to, if we are all in agreement, before I take my turn, you may, it's a fast action, so it means it doesn't cost an action point. We may all go ahead and decide to progress the act deck, if we would like to. Is everyone in agreement? Do we all want to do that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
What?
We're progressing. Craig, are you in agreement for progressing the game?
Why?
So we can
because
win?
Because we want to win.
So we can play the game?
But what are we... You said we had to do what to do that?
We spend
our clues, Craig.
Oh,
We have to spend all of our clues right now to progress the game. All right. We do have 8 because there were only 8 there, so throw this stuff away.
Basically the story of this room is that monsters kept coming out of the floor. Fog came out of the floor. The federal agent kept firing his gun wildly right at the waitress. And the urchin
He only shot her once.
And the urchin just
shone a flashlight around in the darkness.
Yeah, and found the way out, basically.
Alright, so here's what happens. You notice that the edges of your newly purchased rug are tattered and mud-stained. Finding this odd, you shift the furniture aside and pull back the rug. It took us like 20 minutes to find this. To your surprise, you see the door leading out of your study. You slowly turn the knob, and the door swings open, revealing your hallway below. You jump through the doorway, landing on your feet on soft dirt. The door to the study slams shut above you. The smell of burning wood fills the narrow hall, intermingled with the scent of rot and decay.
I mean, yeah, that's where the monsters were coming from, so I imagine it smells bad down there.
We're now continuing on. So basically the study is gone. Now we have cellar, the parlor,
no, that's not what I wanted.
the hallway in which we are all now, and the attic. So these are, so we're all going to be in the hallway, but these are the other locations that we can finally potentially move to.
And there's a dude in the attic.
Is there?
Yes, this guy.
Oh yeah, there is a dude in the attic. Well,
but we don't know that.
we don't actually know that yet, but I mean, that's where he is.
So should we read what this says on the
yes.
barrier first?
We are going to be reading this. A glowing barrier blocks the path to your parlor. As you move toward it, intense heat forces you to back away. Picking up a handful of dirt, you toss it at the barrier and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there's something in the cellar or attic that can help. So basically, from what we can see from where we are in the hallway, which, by the way, a moment of panic and disorientation strikes as you land upon the floor of the hallway. The world spins, as if turned on its head. From the hallway, we can see the entrance to the parlor. The entrance to the parlor is blocked by a darkly glowing, unfathomable barrier. You cannot move into the parlor. You're unsure of what would happen if you tried to cross the threshold of the strange barrier, but based on its extreme heat, you sure as hell don't want to try. We can also see the entrance to the cellar. Stairs leading down.
Okay, guys. Based on our experiments, I've decided that the barrier only incinerates dirt. So let's just jump through.
The stairs leading down to your cellar are slick, and they glisten with a thin layer of ice. And then we can also see the entrance to the attic. The smell of rotten meat assaults your nostrils as you approach the attic stairs. So right now we are in the hallway. The hallway. Boop. The walls of your house are splattered with mud, and your hardwood floor is gone, replaced with a dirt path. Yeah, there's no clues in the hallway, so there's basically no reason to stay here.
So what do these at the bottom mean?
So these, if you notice, correspond to... This is basically how the game determines its map. So you can see this green symbol is on the parlor, this red symbol is on the cellar, this blue symbol is on the attic. This is basically all of the locations that are connected to this. So actually I can do
Alright, so it shows what connection they are.
Yeah. Do this to kind of keep things a little bit more.
So, what would happen if we died in the first room?
Game over.
Yeah, basically. Game over. So if you are defeated, if an investigator is defeated, that means they're basically out of the game. However, because this is a full campaign, you are not necessarily out of the full campaign, you are just out of the scenario until it ends, and then you can come back in the next scenario, but you will have essentially a debuff to either your health or your horror or both. Essentially, you start with less. So it is still the investigation phase.
Who already went? It was me. Lost Joke.
Lost Joke might still have one action point left, I think.
No.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have stopped in the middle of our turns to do that.
Well, you have to do it in the middle of your turns. It counts as a fast action, I believe. So
Merg and Craig.
Craig already went, I thought.
Oh, did Craig already go?
Did you already go?
I don't think so.
This is why we should start getting into the habit of flipping over our little pictures up here. You flip it over.
I thought that meant they were supposed to die.
No, you flip it over when you're done with your turn.
Okay. Well,
so yeah, you're done.
And he done.
You're done. So I think it's me and Craig. So I am going to, I think, move, which is going to be an action point. I'm going to move to the cellar. So I move to the cellar, I reveal the cellar. Forced, as after you enter the cellar, take 1 damage. Well, shit. Your cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The cold chills you to the core. So there are 8 clues here with a difficulty of 4, 6, 7, 8.
Luna, what's up? Luna! Here.
So that's 1 action. I guess I'll try. It's not a very good chance, though. I'm gonna pay 1 resource to this. I'm just gonna raw dog it again. There's nothing I can do. Nobody else is here, so. No, I don't do it.
I mean, you did just kind of go into a room on your own.
Yeah. So I'll just do it. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I guess I'm gonna draw. Actually, I'm gonna go to resource. That's my turn. Greg? Just to let you know, if you move into the attic, the enemy will engage with you immediately. So be careful about doing that. You can choose to evade it, and if you successfully evade it, that means it's not going to attack you during the enemy phase. But that does it requires an action point to do that. So. I feel like I probably should have been the other lady, because she's really good at investigating.
Buy a knife.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move to the cellar.
Okay, you do take a damage for doing that.
No, you. Then I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
With perception.
Okay, so you have a total of 4. Need to not get anything negative. Wait, can I help you? It doesn't matter.
What?
I got -2.
You unfortunately are not
failed.
successful. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play a fast card. Costs 2. Look what I found. Play after you fail a skill test by 2 or less while investigating. Discover 2 clues in your location.
That is indeed a thing that you can do, so that means you get 2 clues. And these are discarded. So in order to progress, we need 3 times 4, we need 12 clues.
And that was 3 actions.
Just making sure none of these have victory points. I don't think they do.
So I flip me, and we're all done.
Yeah, we're all done. Enemies will do their thing. There is one enemy, but he is not at anybody. Nobody's there, so he doesn't do anything.
Draw a card?
So now, yes. Unexhaust all your cards. Unflip your little cards. Everybody draw 1 card and gain 1 resource.
Oh, I forgot, but I should have exhausted Rabbit's Foot to draw a card when I failed that test also.
That's fine. Go ahead and draw your card if you want. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's doesn't affect anything. Go ahead and flip your guy over. Lost joke. Roland.
I'm gonna draw a monster.
And
We
yes.
Get rid of dissonant voices.
Yes, and also be sure to
yeah,
get
we
rid
can
of
get rid
your
of that.
dissonant voices now, because that's over now. So we have.
No, it doesn't go in your deck.
Oh wait, no. It goes up here. Alright, I'm drawing a monster.
Alright. Rill drawing a card. Another rat swarm. Immediately
Oh, the rats love me.
goes to her. I will draw one.
Softly in the distant part of the walls, you hear, you guys would have liked Pokemon.
Oh, good. So this guy, Icy Ghoul, spawns in the cellar. I'm in the cellar, and because I drew him, he is going to immediately go to me. Gonna have to take care of this one. Craig and Lost
Read
Joke.
it.
Oh
Read
yeah.
his text.
Inside the tunnels beneath the house, a massive beast tears its way out of the ice. It is covered in a thick layer of frost, its breath visible in the bitter cold.
Maybe when all these monsters came out of the floor, we shouldn't have gone downstairs.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
Craig and Lost Joke?
Wait, did everyone draw monsters?
No, Craig and Lost Joke haven't drawn yet.
Alright. I saw you flip the thing and I was confused.
Another swarm of rats for Lost Joke.
The rats just all flooded into the room as soon as you guys left.
And Craig. Frozen in fear.
Frozen in fear. Frozen my threat area. First time I perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade each round, it costs 1 additional action. At the end of my turn, I have to test willpower. If I succeed, discard frozen in fear.
Okay, so this is basically going to affect you for the round until... Alright. Investigation. Who wants to go first?
One joke, kill these rats.
I'm frozen in fear by the icy ghoul.
Oh, we don't have any clues at this location. Damn it.
One joke, do you want to go first? Do you want to kill your rats? You don't even have to fire at them if you want. You can probably just hit them. You have to meet or exceed 1 fight, and you have 4 fight by default. So, basically, unless you grab the red, you're gonna win.
Don't say that. You jinxed me several times. Every time you say it's going to be easy, you just don't need to get this thing, and then I get that thing. So I'm going to fight the rats.
Okay.
What did I say?
You gonna try again?
I'm going to fight the rats again.
What the f-
Oh my god.
There's only one of these in here as far as I know.
One more time.
Okay. Well, you do it.
You killed your
You kill the rats, but that is your entire turn.
You started stomping at the rats, and you just missed a couple times, but then finally you...
I don't know. Have you ever
Stomp
tried
the last
stomping
rat.
on a small
Alright.
skittering thing?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
and
It appears that there are 2 auto fails.
Are there 2 auto fails in there?
Yeah.
I thought that was
And I
supposed
got
to be
both
the
of
easy
them.
one. Yeah. Shuffle
no,
that
it
after
is.
you're done.
Never mind.
go
That's
away.
just like they're numbered
God damn
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
Someone delete that. I'm playing
There's-
this fast
only
action
one.
to disengage from the rats.
So let me
That's
delete
not
what?
I wanted.
What are you talking about, Real?
The oh, never mind.
Oh, these.
Forget
It
Yeah.
costs 2 resources to
rats-
do that, you know.
I did. I spent 2 resources.
Oh, okay.
That's it. One of them went away and the other one didn't.
That's weird.
Anyway, I did that to disengage from the rats, and that didn't cost us an action.
You can move to the cellar if you want with this card without doing an action. Because it
I can?
says, disengage from
Oh.
each enemy, engage with you, and move to a revealed location. The only location revealed right now is the cellar. So,
All right, I'll fuck off to the cellar. Take a damage to fuck off to the
actually,
cellar.
wait.
I don't.
A
think she
revealed
took
location
damage.
with no enemies. You actually can't move here because there's an enemy here.
All right.
Where's
never
your
Wait,
mind.
no, there's no enemy here. Yes, there is an
Down
enemy
the
here. There's an
cellar
enemy
is
on
the
me.
attic.
There is
No,
an
there's an
enemy.
enemy here.
It's on
Icy
Merg.
Ghoul. It's on me.
All right. Now that that's done,
Okay,
Well,
turn 1, I'm gonna play this emergency cache to gain 3 resources.
yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend 2 of those
Okay.
to put this in play
Okay.
on my amulet and get rid of that one.
Nice.
I discovered my mother's amulet and I threw away the rabbit's foot because I didn't need it.
It's not bad.
Yes.
Not a bad card. That's like your personal
so
card.
Now events get played back into the deck instead of
Yes.
into the discard pile.
And you can also
Uh,
apparently use the topmost event in your discard pile as if it were in your hand. And currently, the topmost event.
Which means I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So can I, do I put this back in this deck? Or does it stay in the discard pile?
Yeah, you put it on the bottom of that deck.
Alright. So that was like what, right click?
No, you do it from the top. Do it from the top. Let. Did I? It's not working. It's just do that. All right.
Alright, I'm taking some more resources.
Okay. I think that's your
I think
entire
that was all of
turn.
my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else wants to go? I guess I'll go and attack this creature.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
I was trying to move my resource to be more aligned, and
Oh my
it did
God.
that. My resource token is haunted.
My fight is 3. I need 3. I'm gonna use my 45. So I get 4 attack, and I can do 2 damage. I'm only gonna half damage this thing, but that's fine.
Is there a way
No!
to recover?
I don't successfully kill him. What?
Is there a way to recover, like your health and mind?
There's cards you can get.
There's probably like bandages or something.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna attack again. God, this one's hard.
You should discard your knife.
I have to do that as an action. I would have to spend another action to do that.
Well, just... Oh, yeah. You can't fire your gun and discard your knife.
You know what? Let
No.
me grab this again. I'm actually going to spend 2 resources on this. That's another action. I have 1 more action left. And my other action is to use this and spend a resource. So I get another fight. So that's 5 fight against this guy's 3. That's actually okay. It's like -1.
It's just barely.
It's -1. So it means it's 4 versus 3, which means I do, in fact, hit it for 2 damage. But it is not dead. It's going to attack me unless someone else kills it before the enemy phase. But that is my
The
turn.
only someone else is Craig.
Craig? There's an enemy here.
Wow. Has one choke gun?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't. But I'm
I thought
not.
you did.
No.
Didn't
killed your
stomp
rat.
on the rat?
Yeah, you
stomped
killed the
on
rats.
Well,
Well, without even doing an action, I'm gonna get Forbidden Knowledge,
Okay.
which
And you
gives me
also
some horror.
deal 1
and
damage
I
to
do a
this enemy.
damage, yeah.
Okay. 1 more damage to kill this thing. I know, it's not really easy for you to hit this guy. Should have played this card. That's okay.
It would take 2 actions for me to attack him, too.
What do you mean?
Because
Oh,
I'm frozen in
yeah.
fear.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I haven't used any actions. I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Hmm. That could have been handy before. Okay. So you shot at the ghoul a couple times, hitting it once.
Yes.
Then I somehow hurt it with my mind
Yes. You're a witch.
by reminding myself of some forbidden knowledge that was horrifying. And that somehow hurt the ghoul.
Yes.
And now I'm going to charge at its back with this knife.
Okay.
So I'm at plus. So that's going to be both my remaining actions. I'm at +1.
Okay.
So I've got 3.
Okay. So you need to not get any negative numbers in order to kill this guy. You got that, which is
Can Merg assist you?
-1. You failed.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, wait, you didn't?
Resource. Lucky.
Oh my
Fast, but when you
god.
would fail skill test, get +2 your skill value for that test.
You do not fail. You, in fact, kill this thing. You do not take 1 horror.
I got a lucky crit stabbing it in the back.
This thing is now dead.
But if I had failed, it
If you had... The thing
it
is...
still would have died.
Yes, but you would have attacked
once per
me.
phase.
Yeah, it's only once per phase. But even if you had failed... Even if you could have done this, you still would have done damage to me because of the failed attack.
Yeah. Well,
Now you need to do
this team has a tradition of hurting each other, so
So now you need to do
That
a
would be
willpower
fine.
save,
yeah, you need to do a will save.
which should be easy, but who knows? You do have 5 versus its 3.
So unless you get an immediate fail,
Yep.
I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I
to
don't
help
think
myself.
I would. You're fine. You did it. You succeeded. Because that's only -1.
no.
No! No! No!
Calm down, Ro.
No! Someone already yelled at me for doing that.
No! No! Alright, enemies. We killed them. So there's no enemies. Upkeep. So any exhausted cards are no longer exhausted.
Actually, I didn't charge at his back with the knife. I pulled an Arya Star.
You did the
God
whole
damn it.
swift into the crowd, or out of the crowd.
No!
What are you doing?
Why is it doing this? I'm trying to grab a resource token, and it's picking up everything except the resource tokens.
Alright, everybody grab 1 resource token. 1 card. Turn your little card thingy over. Okay. Also, another Doom. Another Doomity Doom is on there. And now we have to do more.
I draw Monstar.
Monstars.
Oh, we gotta untap that rat.
Untap the rats.
The rats that I disengaged from.
Oh, the rats did disengage. Okay.
They attached to someone else.
Yeah, the rats are going to attach to someone in this room. The lead investigator can decide which person, because there are 2 possible choices, so...
Would that not happen in the enemy phase?
No, that happens right now. This happens in the upkeep phase. The upkeep phase is when you ready the cards. But when an enemy is not exhausted, it will immediately attach to an investigator that is in the same room.
Hmm.